Our village has grown strong. The iron mines are pumping iron into our budget through the entire pipeline of crafting. And more than that, we've reached the depths of Moria. It's now any day that we hit the Balrog, and that we are going to, well, explore today. Because as you can see, from an economy point of view, we are sitting on a lot of wealth. But before we go into depth of what happened so far and what is going to happen today, I just want to let you know that if you're new to Manor Lords or a returning player, even more so, this new update that rolled out is a very interesting one. A lot of market balancing, trading balancing happened. A lot of new stuff has been added to the game, including this beautiful, beautiful mountain map, which is smaller than the usual size. If I zoom out here, it is smaller than the usual, but it makes for interesting, compact little settlement building that you can try out, which we do on our channel with the small, tiny towns that you can check out on my channel. Tiny village building. But before you do that, let me recap on what has been added to the game ever since we played it more than 6 months ago. And also, let me sing you the song of my people, which is what we are going to be doing today and what has happened so far. So, starting out with the new things that have been added to the game is going to be, first of all, the fishing pond, which is very interesting. Not only did they add, Greg and his team added the fishing pond to the game, but also it can become a rich deposit with 1,430 fish supply a year. And not only that, but as a new development point, you can get the advanced pond keeping, which doubles the amount of fish you have. So this normally would have been like 700 something, 715, but now it's 1430. That's a lot. Well, more than that, now you can find on the trade tab everything that is profitable. Look at that. Ooh, we've been importing a lot of things, but we are still on profit with 5.3k. And if we look at the last 30 days, we can always check what did we buy, what did we sell, what is going well, what isn't, and what happens when in the transaction list. So this is amazing. This is great. And with that said, even more so, if you want to look at new things that have been added, like this map, well, it's interesting because, let me just pull up, a burgers plot. A few things happened to burgers plots as well. First of all, the first thing that happened is now there is a cost involved to anything you want to do. I think this has a chicken coop, which oh no, it has a an animal pen, and it hosts piggies. But everything from the chicken coop onwards now costs, besides the little bit of groschen that was assigned to the chicken coop, it costs either planks or tools and certain things that you need to use. But more than that, the animal pen used to be a goat shed, which now can host pigs too. And the only difference between these two are that the goats give you one hide and one piece of meat, whereas the pigs give you 2 pieces of meat. Besides that, well, in terms of deposits, rich deposits, and so on, the fishing pond is the only new one, but now we have rivers as well. And contrary to popular belief, on the mountain map, you don't have to create bridges over these rivers, because these aren't necessarily rivers. These are just streams, small streams, small mountain streams, which can be crossed by animals and people. But if you play on the Winding Rivers map, which has entire rivers crossing it, there you will need to spend planks in order to create bridges. Now, besides that, a lot of balancing went into the game, and I think, hopefully, yeah, it looks like the bug where mercenaries run out of supply after a couple of years has been fixed, as these have now replenished since we last played, which if you missed the previous episodes of the Manor Lords Revisited series, don't you worry, I can give you a quick recap. You can check it out on my channel though, but I can give you a quick recap. What we are doing is, well, Hildebold von Bannenschlutz here had 2 pieces of land, and last stream we went to war. And not only did we win this land, but we hired mercenaries and we made it an epic battle. It was called the Battle of Leuterflucht, and it was a very interesting battle here on this hilltop. And ever since that battle happened, this land became much more fertile. Like, look at this. We fertilized the land with the blood of our enemies. Anyway, going above and beyond, we set up a very important chain of trade and a very important source of income. We put down not 1, not 2, but 3 deep mines in order to gather resources for our chain of production. And that chain of production is none other than we are mining iron ore that we are turning into iron slabs or iron ingots, and we use those iron ingots to make a lot of export. Now, our exported goodies that are being made with iron are none other than tools. We are exporting heavily tools, which are 6 groschen a piece. We started exporting spears, which are 7 groschen a piece, and spears are made with 1 iron ingot and 1 plank. We also have a joiner's shop, which makes a lot of large shields, and we are exporting those as well. Although, due to the recent battle we fought, the supply has been on the lower side since we lost a few villagers, and as we grow back our population, people gear up. They take large shields, spears, and also helmets. But at the beginning of the previous stream, we were importing helmets, but today, towards the end of our last stream, we finally reached the max settlement level, which is a large town. And not only did we get the armorer's workshop development to make basic armor making, to make helmets, but we also set up shop, and now we can export helmets, which are 6 a piece. You might think it's well, it's not that much, but you know what? Things do add up. because you have 6 here, 6 here, you have 7 here, 7 here, together with some tools as well. And we are importing, of course. We do have some import as well. As you can see, price just went up on grain because we are importing a lot of grain. And besides that, so grain got to the level at which, oh no, because one grain does turn into 2 flour, if I'm correct. So it's still much more profitable to import grain. I digress. We also export iron ore, and we should most probably only export iron ore if we have, like, I don't know, more than 400. But we export iron ingots as well. And we are trying to also make some roof tiles, because roof tiles are the clay you can import for 6 groschen, and we can export roof tiles at 8. So that's a 2 groschen profit for every roof tile we make and export. Besides that, we are literally in a really good position. Of course, we are importing some goods, but we have been exporting so much that it is worth our while to have all this trading going on. And so far, we did. And not only that, I already see that we have more than enough families to, you know, maximize our trading posts. And today, will today be our last stream, defeating the Baron, taking a hold of our ambition, and striking down the mountain pass, the pass of Lenik, where if we control this entire land, this entire pass, we can not only charge taxes for transiting and for trading, but imagine, we can control what happens at a larger scale within the king's country. We can become a very important asset to the king. Because if we want to overthrow him and become the leader of, I don't know what country we are part of, but if we want to become a leader, we need to play carefully. We need to make our move, control the mountain pass, which right now is being contested between me and the rivaling Baron, Hildebolt von Barenschlutz. That's the nickname we gave him. So we need to make sure that things work out in our favor. Now, what does this mean? Well, guys, today we are at a crossroads. We could do multiple things. First, we could try and maximize our population growth so that we make more spear militia. We could not only give them helmets, but we could try and trade for better armor. Or the other option would be to double down on treasury and hire mercenaries upon mercenaries and make an entire army to finally defeat the Baron. So, what should we do? Well, I reckon, first, we could, of course, try and see if we can gather a few more spear militia. It would be wise to widen the availability of our own troops. And then we could always top them up with some mercenaries. And for that, I think we should try and you know, level up the houses that are left here in our village, and wait for multiple families to move in. Because right now, the only thing we're missing is people that should move in here. And that should be it. Because as you can see, in terms of approval, where can I see my... Wait, wasn't it hovering this that told me? How are we doing on... Actually, maybe it's because... yeah, okay. So, taxes are being applied, which is interesting. We have a 6% tax rate. And the reason why we apply such a small tax rate is because the more money we have, we are going to make more treasury anyway. So why stress out our people? The lower this can be, the better. And I think 6% is usually a really good sweet spot if you want to make money and also, you know. So people are actually... They have a lack of entertainment. Oh, wow. Interesting. And the lack of entertainment comes from probably the brewery. Because they don't have enough ale. No problem. We can fix that easily. We just throw more ale at our people, right? That should work out well. So, today the focus is going to be to make sure that when we get to attack, which should be within the next 2 years, because every 2 years something happens, and this time around we were the ones to attack, so it might be that the Baron will try to conquer some of our land before we have enough firepower to contest him. So all we have to do right now is to wait. Actually, we are waiting for new families to move in, new families to join, and to start making, and to start actually just growing the available population for our militia. Another thing that we can do, and I will have to try and see how do I see how many level 1, level 2 and so on families we have, because I think we could already start importing some chainmail and Gambei's sons and see where that takes us. 0 families. What the requirements are? Oh, I see. Because no one's living there, that's why. So we have quite a few burgage plots that aren't being... Nobody lives in them, so we cannot upgrade them till families move in. No problem. We can wait. And in that, I think we could also just step up some speed and see how things go. So, as for... You might have seen that we have a food situation. Now, what we are trying to do right now, we've set a limit on how much fish we can fish. And that's because we are trying to grow the pond back from like 120 fish to at least 900, so that it has a much higher rate of growing. I think it works the same way the wild animals do. The more wild animals you have, the faster they breed, the bigger the growth you have. So, but in that saying, we do rely heavily on some bread and vegetables, and we kind of, for now, we have some balance between the availability of bread and veggies. So people aren't that upset, let's just say, because they don't have all the food variety they require. So the first step in our grand strategy is to keep maximizing the amount of iron slabs we make. So as you can see, the iron ore is growing, and since we have more families to assign, the next thing that is going to happen is first we need more families on the brewery. So the more brewers we have, the faster things are going to evolve in terms of stabilize, in terms of lack of entertainment. As we already have 3 families working on the tavern, in the tavern. And besides that, as you can see, we have 3 deep mines. So we need some more bloomeries to set up. And we are going to do that. So, bloomery. I think if we set up, I don't know, let's say 2 more. Yeah. Because families are actually, family joins one of the members. Yeah. Nice. We need multiple families. So we need a total of 4 more families to fill these bloomeries. So that should be, I guess, more than enough. These stop whenever they hit 100. If I make 100 here, does that also... Oh, yeah, it does update that. Nice. Interesting. How are we doing on the trading? So one trading trick that you can do is to control how much export you have, is to do it like this. So you take a look. Yeah, I'm gonna pause the game for this because it keeps refreshing this tab. So if you look at the iron slabs, okay? So this says that desired surplus 100. So right now we aren't actually exporting any iron slabs. And the reason being that we already set up a limit of 100 surplus. But you can do something like this. Say, if we have more than if we have more than 150, sell. And then one thing that you can do is come to the bloomery and say, well, if we need a surplus of at least 200 a month. So in this is going to do the next thing, that if we have a 200 surplus, every month the merchant dedicated to that day trading route is going to sell 50 of them. So it is going to try and sell 50. So we actually limit the amount we are selling so that we don't oversupply the market in such a short term. I'm still trying to figure this out to see what the balance is, but that would be pretty much the rule of thumb here, you know? And if your thumb is too big, you know, you might have to adjust. Maybe shave off a bit. But yeah, that would be pretty much the idea. And also, I forgot to tell everyone that today we have one of those cool little community goals, YouTube calls it. And the goal is none other than if we call it a small step for the streamer, 1 additional hour for the viewer. Meaning that anything that happens, any super chat or new members joining or new subscribers, if we hit our community goal, the stream gets extended by an entire hour. So if you like the content, consider supporting directly. Thank you very much. All right. And then we stop there. Let's see. The bloomeries. The bloomeries. The iron furnaces are being built. Power. Ooh, nice. So we have 6 militia of 24 per. That is amazing. It's interesting because it says 27 helmets, even though it has 24 people in it. So I don't know how this works. Interesting. It says 27 people, but it's down here, it's only 24, so I don't know how that works. Oh, it does say equipment missing. Yeah, they are missing. Probably helmets and shields. Yeah, I think the tooltip is weird. But anyway, and we do have a lot of treasury. And with that treasury, we are going to hire some more retinue. 24. Now, question is, if we build an additional garrison. Oh, limit reached. Yeah, okay. So we can only have 24 retinue max, I think. That's no problem. Let's just make things happen. Also, feel free to type into the chat whether you are on Twitch or you are on YouTube. Feel free to type in the chat me, and you can have your own Kingsguard named after you and also designed by you. Just let me know what your name should be, whether it is your YouTube name or your Twitch name, and also what your soldier should look like. So, first of all, we should recruit all the men-at-arms. Nice. And then we should defeated foes. We should upgrade a bunch of them. Let's hope we can upgrade all of them with the amount of money we have. If not, we will wait. Alright, fully upgraded retinue it would look like. It would seem like. Alright. There we go. Fully upgraded retinue. Yeah, boy. Okay. Yeah, the game says that we don't have enough money, but we do. We make bank. We make such a huge bank. Oh my goodness. Just wait for it. Just wait for it. We still have veggies. I think we still have families gathering. Do we not? What does this look like? Okay, so we still have veggies in storage. Nice. Pantry is full. Nice. It is really good to see that we have more than enough bread. As you can see, we have a lot of flour, a lot of grain. We are doing really well in terms of food, even though it says that we only have food for 2 months. That only means that if production stops right now, we would still have enough food for 2 months. But we keep up the production, so that's all right. So that's more than enough. All right. I think we could, with the amount of money we have, I would say we should probably start importing chainmail and gambesons. This is going to be expensive, I know, but in terms of upgrading our villagers, I think we should do it anyway, so that we have fully armored people. And we are going to do a monthly import of 5 pieces so that it doesn't ruin us. And if we have more than 5, then we just do not import anymore. And that's it. And yeah, it is going to cost a lot of money short term. But once we have all of our people fully geared, it is going to stabilize. The market is going to stabilize again and so on. So we are going to try and do that. All right. It seems like things are looking up. Wait, we just had 45 and all of a sudden 20. So I think we are going to be selling a lot soon. Soon, TM. Okay, firewood is going. We have lots of charcoal. That's amazing. We have 2 charcoal kilns and it's not even close to being yeah, to being overused. I mean oh yeah, we have a lot of surplus. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, good stuff. So not so long ago, taxation was an issue. And the lack of entertainment. But it looks like the lack of entertainment has stabilized.
Gave the old ox a handful of month-old grain. He spat it in my face and tried to carve me a new nipple.
And now we are heavily relying on bread. Indeed. Because we ran out of veggies. But so soon we are going to fix that. Next spring, I think we are going to have the fish go up. Lots of fish. And that's gonna be fine. Now we can have 2 additional bloomeries working. And as new families join in, we are going to have even more people on the bloomery. So once these things are going to pump out more iron slabs, we're going to have even more. So we need to scale our operation. That's what needs to happen, right?
Why do I have to carry this alone?
Look at this. 3 deep mines pumping out iron like nobody's business. Look, we have almost 600 iron ore. Oh my goodness.
Don't be shy, good sir, lady. Finest wares in all the land.
If we wanted to, we could just remove a couple of people and assign them to the bloomeries. Because right now, we need more iron ores, iron ingots than iron ore. So, yeah.
Keep your half.
Come on.
Yep. I think we just bought a bunch of things. And if we look at this, yeah, people started equipping themselves with helmets and chainmail and gambesons, which is nice. So few of our people have already started wearing good armor, so that's nice to see. That increases their survivability a lot.
Gave the old
And of course, our regional wealth might seem to be going down, but overall, we are doing really well.
This is heavier than it looks.
Because we do have very high amount of export, as you can see. Lots of spears, lots of helmets. We could even export ale if we wanted to, because it seems like we have we started having surplus ale. So since we are importing what is the name of it? Let me just see. I think we started importing barley at 7. And I think we might be able to export ale at a lot of... Well, you know what? I don't know if this is worth it. We are going to make a save game with Mountain Manor Day 4. We're going to save it as that. And we are going to probably save scum for the first time. Because I want to see if we have more than enough ale. Would it be profitable to sell? So we are importing barley at 7 apiece. And I am curious if ale export... it's only 1 groschen. Look at this. It's only 1 groschen, but we could make some money back and say, hey, if we have more than 100, let's say, then export. And then we should probably go to the brewery and say, if we have more than 150, sell the rest. So that would be a 50 export part. Okay. Looks good enough to me. Amazing. Yep. So, with if you have a fishing pond, a very important tip here. If you have a fishing pond, you can always fish winter time too if you take the one and only advanced pond keeping settlement development. And the reason is this not only doubles the maximum capacity, but also allows peoples in your settlement to dig ice holes and fish through the ice. The only issue right now from a visual perspective or an animation perspective is that I thought that when the lake freezes up entirely, that people just come, dig an ice hole and fish through it. But as of now, and I hope it is still in development, as of now, people just walk up to the lake and they fish through the ice. And also there are some minor bugs related to this, like look at this. He's walking through the ice and he doesn't care, man. He doesn't care. So he's one guy that does not give an F. And not only that, but he isn't freezing to death. But you have people sitting out here in the open whining about being cold. Something you will never understand, you know. Some things you just never understand, like people whining, sitting out in the open like beggars, you know, like I'm coughing. Moving back. Looks like wow. Whoa. We are producing iron slabs. Like we have, look at this. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 blacksmiths or turners or whatever you want to call them. And it's still not enough for the iron slab demand. For the iron ingots.
Poor quality.
Look at this demand, man.
Impossible.
What is going on? Oh my goodness. Look at this demand. Wow. Interesting. We have very serious production here. At the same time, our regional wealth is indeed going down. But things are going to stabilize. Like, as you can see, things are being bought. And every month, when things get bought, we will have more and more villagers gearing up. So it's going to be fine. So in the end, things are going to look great. But as you can see, yeah, wow, 6 ranks of almost 36 people. Nice. And we still have 9 houses. I can already upgrade this. Nice, we are going to upgrade those. Blacksmith, joiner shop, should we upgrade those too? Yeah, I don't know. But for now, we are going to upgrade the level 1s. And see where that takes us. Okay. Looks like we are in a really good position because people stopped whining about oh, not enough food variety at the marketplace. That is indeed something, but as you can see, we started growing. The fishing pond has grown. So now we will start fishing. Yeah, as you can see, as soon as we hit the next growing threshold, we should have like, I don't know, 1.2k or something, if I'm correct. We will have to see. Okay, construction finished. We upgraded that. Nice. How are things looking? Yeah. More and more people are gearing up. Nice to see. Our regional wealth indeed somewhat going down, but don't worry about it. It's gonna be fine. We are literally just trying to gear up as much as possible. And soon things are going to stabilize. So don't worry about it.
This is heavier than it looks.
Yeah. I think we just bought another batch. If we look at what's happening on our trading, so we are spending more money than we are making. And the reason is we are buying lots of gambesons and lots of chainmail. So yeah. But if you look at what's happening, you can already see that we have really good armor. And yeah.
He spat it in my face and tried to carve me a new nipple.
Our stats are going up, which is nice. It's really nice to see.
Leather! Leather! Don't be shy, good
All right.
ladies.
And we should also have veggies now. Mm-hmm. We have 28 timber, 48 planks. Yeah, we are making a lot of money. Lots of money. And it looks like 2 forester huts are enough to keep up with the demand. As you can see, the royal tax increased. Oh, we could level up our village. Do we want to do that though? Well, we could. Some of them could be leveled up. Now we have lots of people. Let's just hold on a second. Let's just hold on a second there. Oh, look at that. Oh my goodness. Look at that growing rate. Wow, we were. Okay, so I can, in that case, I think I can lower this to 715. So it's at least half of it. But look at that. So I was right. The more fish you have in your fishing pond, the more fish you can, the more they breed. So that helps a lot, man. Holy moly. Now this is very important. This is going to yield us a lot of food. And you know what? Just for the sake of it, we are only going to export if we have more than let's say 715. We only export if we have more than 715, which is pretty much half of the pond here. Let's see. Yeah, the granary. Yeah, it is being moved now, so that's great. Yeah, that is going to be a lot of. Look at it. Ooh, 4 months of food. So we sacrificed 2 years of eating only bread, but now we have bread, veggies, and fish. Huge variety. Look at it. My goodness, that's amazing. Everyone's happier now. People are happier. Look at that. Market food variety. Boom. I think I'm going to upgrade these so that people can... Yeah, let's upgrade those. Sure. Because the more families you have, the easier it is to take care of the backyard. And as you can see, sometimes families are busy working and they don't have enough time to harvest everything. So now we are going to have that too. So that's amazing. That's good to see. That is very, very good to see now. Now these people have... They actually have a job now. Let's just say that. Let's just say they actually have a job now. And we are making a lot of ale, which is nice. How's... yeah, 99 ale. Everyone's happy. The tavern is happy. Amazing. And soon we should see a stable amount of yeah, people with gambesons and with chainmail armor. Yeah. Looks like everyone's almost geared up. Because we have 20 there, 20, 21, 20, 21, 21. So it's 10 more per. Okay, 6 families. Okay, where do we put more families? How's the charcoal looking? All right. How's our trade looking? Let's see. So, in terms of import and export, we exported 150 charcoal the last 30 days. We only exported a few spears, and we only exported a few shields. Okay, this means only one thing. Let's double up on the joiner's workshop and the blacksmithing. That should happen. And then we will have 6 families. We have 6 families actually. Let's see. Iron ore is going down, but now we have a lot of iron slabs. Nice. Let's make more charcoal. Let's have 2 additional families on charcoal making. We could do more clay. And I think, what was the amount? So if we have more than 100, and what was the reserve that we wanted to keep? We have more than 50. Okay. All right. Well, we can keep a reserve of 50 and say, look, let's have 3 families working here and make 200, so we have more than enough to export. I think soon we are going to have to make a large storehouse, or we could have an additional family working here, so that should be okay. All right. Looks good. We are closing in on maximum capacity here, but soon the firewood is going to be out of here, so that should be fine. And we have 2 additional families working on making charcoal, so that should also double down on it. So yeah, and look at the amount of traders we have. That's amazing. Yeah, we are keeping up with the expenses, we have, so that is really nice to see. So we said that we export helmets if we have more than how many? 20. Okay. We could also up this a bit and say 80. Wow. Look at the amount of money we make. Whoa. 1.6k. Amazing. All right. And now we're into the stream, and look how prosperous we are. My goodness, this is amazing. We have more and more fish. Yeah, we have more than enough fish, which is nice. 3 months worth of food. Lots of veggies too. Look at it growing. So we should be fine. Question is, how much are we selling of the charcoal? So if we have more than how much charcoal do we sell it? Where is it again? If we have more than 500, huh? Interesting. Interesting. Okay. No problem. But is it being moved from slowly, it would seem like. And more charcoal is being added. Good. Actually like seeing that. And if I'm correct, charcoal is twice as efficient at fueling, so it's like quadrupled, because I think, from what I understood, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but if I understood right, 1 firewood is 2 charcoal, and 1 charcoal is twice as efficient as 1 firewood, so I think that quadruples the amount of fuel you have, if that makes sense. If I'm wrong, and I might be wrong, that's what's happening. But if that's indeed what happens, it means that charcoal kilns are literal gold mines. And we are making a profit even though we are importing armor. That's just amazing. Look at it. That's amazing. Let's have 15
On and on.
or 20. Yeah.
I wonder who's floating away today.
Let's try and import more per month.
Bring this, move that there, on and on.
It is going to make it much faster for our people gearing up.
Bring this here, move
It's going to cost a lot of money the first couple of months. The only thing that I'm trying to avoid right now is the import, not to ruin the import of flour, grain, and what is the other thing? The barley. Because if we don't have enough money, we won't be able to import barley and the grain, and that pretty much ruins that breaks our approval rating. So that's why I was so reserved with how much armor we are importing for now. So you need to keep a good balance between how much you're selling, how much you're buying per month. But as you can see, we are keeping a really good balance there. And as soon as everyone is geared up, the good part about this is going to be that we won't need many more to be imported. We will only have the stock that we bought, like a 20 stock, and that's it. It is going to sit there in the storehouse for a good while, like these gambesons, as you can see. So they are being bought, but nobody needs to equip them, so nobody's equipping them, if that makes sense. As you can see, it's being moved, and yeah, only if villagers die or new villagers move in do we need additional armor. But for now, looks like everyone's happy. Approval rating is really good. Nobody's whining about food variety, about I don't know, not being drunk enough, you know. Yeah, quite amazing. More and more families are moving in. So right now what we are doing is we are actually we are dormant. What we are trying to do is wait and strike at the right moment, you know, like we are waiting for the opportunity to arise, which is we already have the influence, right? If I'm correct, we already have the influence. We could claim the Baron's land, which would start a war, but what we are actually trying to do is wait to have enough money to hire these people, but also gear up our own militia to have it work out the way we want it to, you know? It says 0 here. I think these pop-ups are a little bit weird. But what can I say? All right. I think if we have how many families do we still need? It's 2 males per 2 men per family. So that's 1, 4, 7, 10, 13, 16. 16 more families, if I'm correct. 16 more families, and we have a full roster of 36 spear militias. So 6 units of 36 people. So that means we need more living spaces. which means I should probably upgrade these two to make this into 16. Yeah, that should be enough. Yep, looks more than enough. Good. All right, amazing. 6 pure militia plus the 24 retinue plus lots of mercenaries. Yeah, sign me up. Wow. People are actually doing really well. Nice. Why do we have 71 gambesons waiting? Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Did I not set up a surplus? Why? Why are we importing? I don't understand. Why do we keep importing gambesons? What is going on? Do you guys see this? So we set up an import for to have a 20 desired surplus. And now we are sitting on 80. What is going on? Why do we have so many gambesons? My goodness. Something doesn't add up. It keeps buying more and more. Are we making ambitions? But I don't think we are. We don't have any. We have joiner's shop. We have cobbler's workshop, but it's. Look at this. 86 now. What is going on? How do you have more and more? Oh, I see what's happening. Oh, I see what's happening. Oh no. So all the people that were level 3 were living in a level 3 burgers plot could use gambesons, and they were equipping gambesons until chainmail was bought. And now they are switching the gambesons to chainmail. Hence the reason. Oh my goodness. Now. Oh no, enemy presses claim? On what? On Lenik? Oh. Well, we cannot allow that to happen. Can we? Alright, boy. Alright, let's do this. So, let's just full trade this till we have 20. Because this is weird. This is going to be a money thing though. Let's just not trade it right now. Let's just stop. And let's hire mercenaries. Okay. So at least that won't be a money sink anymore. And the battle for Lenik is going to happen on our own grounds, which is going to be sad. Because we are going to have to bury a lots of dead people. Let's remove one from the clay furnace, assign it to the church, and yeah, resolve the claim on the battlefield. We are going to do that, and let's gather Yeah. Sign the contract. Sign the contract. Sign the contract. Let's go.
My lord. Your orders, my lord. My liege.
We're going to line them up here.
Forward.
We're going to wait for our reinforcements to arrive. It will take some time. Although it would be great to tell them, hey, could you please not run? Okay.
My liege. Your orders.
Okay, they are not running. Good. Okay, so Lenik is going to be claimed soon. So we have to start the battle beforehand. So, okay. Stop running. Alright, double ranks. We are going to set up double and a few triple ranks from the... Oh, no. I think that's the retinue over there. So let's set up triple ranks. And have people wait in line. We still have how many? Okay, 3 here.
Your orders, sire. My liege.
Yeah, we have more than we should. I think we have more units than we should. Oh, no. Actually, it's... Oh, that's so clever. You can scroll from left to right. It's just that it goes outside the window there. No problem. All right. And before we get claimed...
March.
Come on. I'm gonna wait for 2 more ticks and then we are going to resolve this on the battlefield. Okay, I don't think they are going to come from that way, but I can make it worth your while. Up your stew, buddy. We are going to officially declare war. I mean, it already has been declared, but our official statement is going to be: my claims are non-negotiable. Send. Boom. And it looks like they are actually attacking from this side. Whoa. Wow. Wait. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why is the battle set over there? Okay. Actually, that's actually good. Let's do that. Enemy unit has been spotted. Good. So if the battle for Lenik is over here, then I won't have to, you know. That's actually very good. Thank you, game. Let's reassign people to where they were. I think that was it. Do they attack? I don't think they attack our village. No, because they need to get to the battle. To the area. To the area of the battle, yeah. We are going to set up a double rank. Watch our flanks as we move. It looks like, are they marching or... They are marching, but are they running? I don't think they are. So that's great. Enemy unit has been spotted. Did they also Do they also attack from this? No, they don't. It's only that amount? Oh, we bought up all the mercenaries from yours truly. Hello. You can intercept his troops coming in Linek. Yeah, I can intercept, but the reason why I'm falling back is because these units are mercenaries, right? And by the way, thank you for subscribing, Marauder. Welcome to the channel. So first is I want to use up my mercenaries first before having my own people die on the battlefield. They will engage you as soon as they are in sight. These enemies are essentially flanking you. You're the sandwich. Doesn't seem like I'm the sandwich. He only has these units. No. We are fine. We are more than fine. You'll see. All right. We are setting up.
Rain or snow.
We can now do this and say, all right, they are coming in. What is going to have to happen is first, we are going to select all of our mercenaries, which are easy to sacrifice. Form triple ranks in front of me, and then we are going to back them up with our own people and say, all right, if everything falls, we have you backed up. It's gonna be fine. Ruthless mercenaries and brigands have been paid for to defend the land of Linek. It is time. It is time for the battle to begin. Triple rank soldiers, prepare for battle. We have some local thugs here. They don't even know how to sit in line, but that's all right. It's okay. And the battle begins officially. All right. We lined up. We are going to move forward with the archers, although I might have, I should have moved them here somewhere on this opening. Actually, you know what? We could fall back. Fall back. We want this opening so that the archers can actually target something. These brigands are trying to flank, but that's not gonna happen now, will it? Also, the archers are the ones. There's no right or wrong, Marauder. It is always good to put your ideas onto the table and see. Because I could have missed enemies that you didn't. So any information is welcome. All right, the retinue. We need to charge the I mean, actually, the retinue isn't that important. They are heavily armored, though. But they don't seem to be upgraded. Like, look at his retinue versus my retinue. All right, new message. Yeah, I can make it. And shh. We don't deal with tyrants. But look at our retinue, by the way. Fully upgraded. Fully upgraded. And you can, all you have to do is type me into the chat and you can have your own soldier named and designed by your liking. But it is going to have to happen after our battle. Type me. I want to be a soldier today. And we can actually do that. Look how simple it is. Oh, not right now. We have to do it while in town. All right, archers, move forward. Start barraging. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. They are copying my tactic. Yeah, sure. Let's attack. Time to charge forward slowly. We're going to charge forward with yours truly. They are actually targeting my brigands, which are scattered. Oh my goodness. Are they really doing this? That's amazing. Wow. Tactics 101. Actually, something that I could do is instead of shooting at their archers, I could shoot at their retinue. Yeah. Look at that. Yeah, just stay there and sit pretty. Look at that. Best one ever. Look at this. Get ready. Fire! Oh my god, this looks so cool. The retinue are very well armored. Might not be the best of ideas because I don't... It doesn't look like they are dying. They have good armor, it would seem like. The reason I don't want to shoot at their archers, right, is because I don't want their archers dying so that he takes his people and charges me. So I'm actually saving time right now and people. But it looks like it's not a lot of damage our archers are doing, unfortunately. They are not dying. My goodness. Does this do any damage? Oh, there we go. They had enough of it. Ah, there we go. Okay. Okay. Wait. So, it is happening. We are going to attack those brigands. We are going to double down on the retinue. We are going to also do that. We are going to select all of these people and we are going to say push forward. We are also going to ask kindly all of our swordsmen to charge, and we are going to then back them up. We are going to use our own retinue. Ah, that's bad positioning. But what we are going to do is we are going to use 2 of our spear militia to push forward, charge them. We are going to back these guys up. No, we are going to use the retinue to charge forward, push, change stance, have these guys charge those, charge, push forward, change stance, and then what we are going to do is actually move the archers here. So can I cannot queue up commands. So what I would have wanted to do is fall back, go around, and line up here so that they shoot them from the back, you know, like somewhere from over here would have been amazing. But I can't do that right now. We will see how that works out. And at the same time, I want these spear militia to just try... Do they have... Oh, man. Am I attacking them with these? Let's just see what's happening, because I want one of my spear militia to go all the way around and sprint, rush down these archers. No crossbows in your ranks? Well, I haven't really felt the need yet. I wish you could queue commands. Yeah, that would be awesome. All right, let's see what's happening. All right, so everyone's doing that. We are going to back these guys up, push forward. And we are going to go around with these guys and charge the archers. There we go. Come on, run. All right, the retinue has fallen. It's only these that need to. Okay, they didn't even move their archers back. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Flank. Oh, they are all broken. Look at that. Amazing. Amazing. That was quick work. That was a very, very quick work of him. All right, we won, but actually we didn't. Look at these guys. Stop running. Please stop running. Oh my god, why do you do this? All right, let's select these people. Since we are already at war, let's complete the task. Shall we? What do you guys think? Should we fall back? So what would you want to do? Should we fall back and regroup and do everything and stuff like that, or should we claim his land instantly? Because we have a very huge army. So if I have to dismiss these guys, look, not even a lot of them died. Like 5, we are missing 5 people here and there, and that's it. And these guys are somewhat fatigued, but it's fine. So we lined up our people. Let's have these guys also line up. Triple ranks. Stop running. Don't have to run. You're gonna get fatigued. So, what should we do? The army is awaiting the decision of the council. And we are the council. What should we do? Mercenaries are at the ready. Everyone's ready to fight. Are we enough? Is this enough? Oh, we are actually... Might be that we are missing a few people here and there. But winter is also... Winter just hit, by the way. Well, we could try. We could try. Because one thing is for sure. If we take his land, if we take the land of Hildebold, that would yield us the entire pass. So the mountain pass would be ours. We could charge taxes as people want to get through. Troops are reporting. Morale is up since their last great victory, and they are thirsty for the barren spoils. Well, I think that's gonna decide it, doesn't it? All right. Since The formal declaration of war has already been initiated by the Baron. We are going to retaliate and say, all right, you came to our lands. You wanted this. Well, you know what? Sure, you can have it. We are going to press claim, formal claim on the Baron's land, the land of Altbruch. Sounds very Nordic because it is towards the north. And we are going to say that is a formal charge for claim over the land of Altbruch. And with that, we are also going to send... Oh, we are already at war. Well, in that case, we don't have to send anything. The war continues. The war continues. We are going to slowly get on top of this hill and see what happens. So, just like before. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Oh, this is a much bigger army than before. All right, so where's... Oh, they're all... Now the question is, who's first on top of the hill? Yeah, it looks like it's not the best. I should have taken the hill first, it would seem like. Okay, so they are going to probably come up here this way. All right. All right. Winter is indeed here. Let's see. We're going to try and do this the smart way. Let's see if it happens. All right. Let's see. I'm warming up my hands. Whew. This winter is heavy, man. Feels like minus 20 degrees in here. Or out here, I don't know. We are moving up. So it looks like the Baron has multiple archers. So what we want to do is break their morale on the level of troops. We have much more troops than he has. So what we need to do is we need to charge him. And we can do that if we make it on top of the hill in time. What we are going to do, we could actually separate his... look at this. He's separating his forces. Divide et impera, as the Latin Caesar says. We need to divide and conquer his forces. Look at him. He's splitting up. Look at this. All right. Do we ambush him? Do we ambush? All right. Let's... you know what? Let's ambush. We are going to close in here.
Yes, sire.
Yeah. We are going to hold the flank with what we have left. All right. Let's see. Status losing. Yeah, sure. We will see about that. We will see about that. Oh, look at this. Oh my goodness. This is... Oh, look at him. Look at him go. Look at him. He doesn't even know what he wants to do. His archers will split and some will reground on the bottom of the ridge. Yeah. Looks like it. Our formation. Okay, okay, okay. I think if I want to charge, I should charge now. He's set up. All right. He has some forces scattered. I think it is time to charge. Not the archers. Whoops. I'm going to take 3 of these. Charge the spearmen. Take the other 3. Charge these guys. The archers should move here. And we are going to charge. We are going to charge. You know what? We are going to wait a second. See what happens. Okay, so the retinue is actually moving back. Interesting. All right. Looks like he's trying to regroup his forces. No problem. We can always charge the literal archers. I can use 1, 2, 3. We are going to move up here. And we are going to use these 4.
Push forward.
Could you please stop running? Why are you running? Why are you running? I don't want him to keep falling back and forth, because I don't want him to wear us down.
My lord. March. Men. Yes, sire.
Okay. The time has come. So,
Your orders.
we have 4 units.
Sire.
We have 4 units against 1, 2, 3 melee and 2 archer groups. No problem. We are going to reinforce that soon. But I don't want him to flank us. So we are going to sit here. Stand here. We are also going to use these archers to... well... Just stand your ground and see what happens. And we are going to actually charge these guys.
Forward.
Yeah, let's see.
Yes, sire.
I'm going to use 1, 2.
Orders.
Reinforce these guys.
To battle. I lead.
1, 2. Send them here together with this group. And see what happens. Because right now it's a mess. It is a mess.
My lord. Kill them. I lead. Kill them. Order to battle. I lead.
Looks like they are giving up or something.
Destroy them. Orders.
We don't have to charge them. But the last minute charge could help us greatly.
Your orders.
Okay. We cut off their archers. Okay, let's back these guys up. Alright, one of them already broke. Nice. Nice. Now, who's losing now? Huh? It said previously that you're losing. Nice. Yeah, boy. Let's go. They can see them. Nice. Oh, that last guy that literally killed one of the shieldmen just right in the middle of the screen, right? Oh man. GG. Wait, is this end game? Oh my goodness. Is Archer? Yeah. Yeah. His archers were going all over the place. Oh, this game is so cinematic. So we could always continue in the sandbox mode. We could continue in the sandbox mode. Interesting. Let's continue in the sandbox mode to recap what we've done. Oh my goodness, we hold the pass. Amazing. Well, thank you people for your service. Thank you mercenaries for your service. Man, run back to your wife and kids.
Move quickly.
You are free of duty. You did very well. I'm proud of you people. Look at them. You're like... I'm sorry. Do you remember? Oh man. Oh, I feel old now. Do you remember like the 90s cartoons? Oh man, they were great. This fast forward reminds me of of one of those cartoons. Like it was a coyote and what was the name of that bird that it was constantly scheming. Oh, scamming the coyote into falling into his own traps. Oof. It was on Cartoon Network. Oh man, back in the day, you know. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. The question. The hill. Oh, Roadrunner. Yeah. Yeah. So you do know what I mean. I think my people are fatigued, but they can't wait to turn back home. Go home. You know, something that I always appreciated in this game, the fact that your literal workers are your militia. Like the fact that these guys, after you disband them, you literally you just look at them. They go back to living their lives. Every one of these people have their own work to do, and so on and so forth. It makes me feel like I'm playing, like I took Kingdom Come Deliverance and I turned it into an RTS. It's like I just flipped a button, a switch, you know. You just flip a switch and boom, you're actually playing the RTS version of Kingdom Come Deliverance. Does that make any sense? Like the scale at which this game has been implemented, like you're literally playing you're literally wait, what is happening here? Oh man, look at the animation. Oh, this looks so cool. Man, it makes me feel like I'm playing Kingdom Come Deliverance. I just boom, press a button, you're in RTS mode. Ah, amazing. Yes, they are carrying my banner. Ain't that cool?
Forward!
That's amazing. Yeah. As for the fact that we finished the game, I don't know if you continue in sandbox, because of course we won, but if you continue in sandbox, is there a chance that the Baron is going to try and reclaim some of your land? Is that the case? I never got to that level, or to that end of an end game, you know. But oh, so it is my retinue who are freezing to death. Oh, now it makes sense. So it is these people that it feels like they don't have homes. So wait, the garrison doesn't act like a home for them, or like what is bugging out there? What is actually happening? When I disband these guys, yeah, these are the guys that were complaining about being cold. Huh. Or I don't know, is it so I'm trying to figure this out. So are they cold as in it's too cold outside, or are they ill and I should have, I don't know, ailments or something? Like I know that there was something on the market, like if you have berries, like if you have when you do berry stuff, where is that? Let me just so it is, yeah, if you have a forager's hut, there is an upgrade for the forager's hut to cultivate herbal medicine. So do I need some herbal medicine for my town? And people are not, they are not cold as in freezing, they are cold as in ill, and I should treat their illness. Maybe that's what's happening here. I don't know where. Oh, herbs. There we go. Let's you know what? Let's see. Let's import, I don't know, 50 herbs and see if that fixes anything. Because we have 9 people. People require fuel and Burgish plot to live in, or they might freeze to death. So it does tell me that people are freezing to death, but it looks like they are ill. See? We don't know. I know. We're going to figure it out, though. So. Excuse me as I'm closing the window. So let's recap. What did we do? How did we win the game in 9 years? Is it a record time? Oh, no, it's not. But we are literally playing the first time after coming back to the game in 6 months, or how much? More than 6 months, to be honest. So to recap what we did in order to have this, I would say this is the biggest army I've ever had. To be honest, it feels like it, and it looks like it. Because previously there was a bug that mercenaries were unavailable after a couple of years. And the most you could do is 6 spear militia. So you were kind of forced to try and win the game with 6 militia and your retinue. But now it feels like the game is somewhat easier, because you can still hire mercenaries, and it looks like I could expand my militia even further. So what did we do? So we made a deep mine with 3 deep mines. So we were sitting on a rich iron deposit with 3 deep mines. What we did is try and create a very solid economy based on metalworking, so blacksmithing and stuff. And the way we did that is we had at the end we had a total of 5 bloomeries fully manned. we had the smithy for tools. We had a joiner shop making large shields for our spear militia, and a blacksmith making producing spears for our militia as well. And we also set up export. So a lot of our money, if we look at the trading tab, a lot of our money all time, we are sitting on a net profit of 2600 groschen, or whatever you want to call it. We could have even made more profit all time. But for a good while, we bought helmets instead of selling them. And also, we were importing a lot of grain, clay, and barley. It was only towards the end, so this stream, where we set up an export for ale, it made a lot of money. But the bread and butter of our economy, if you can spot it, it was the tools, which is interesting because I thought it would be the spears and the shields. But now thinking of it, I realized that a lot of our shields and our spears went into well, our militias. So even though we were making a lot of shields and spears, our own villagers used them. So only the surplus was being sold. Whereas tools, other than you need what, like 10 tools for the entirety of the game, the rest of them we sold. And that was a total of 742 pieces of tools that we sold. And also the charcoal. We sold 809 pieces of charcoal. Would you look at that? But I never thought that our biggest import would be the grain. If we would play for another 5 years, 6 years, this would stabilize, and it would be much more balanced. Because if we don't have to fight people, we don't have no villagers die, and so on and so forth. So more spears, shields would be sold, and helmets as well. But take into account the fact that these helmets were first bought and only then we started selling them. So we not only surpassed the deficit we made by buying them at, I think it was 11 a piece, but we also started selling them. And that was a lot of income. So a post-game review, you could call it. I think I've never thought that a lot of my income would come from the tools, and then second closing would be the charcoal. And of course, I didn't miss the iron ore, but it is interesting that for a good while I didn't set up multiple bloomeries. So if I would have had more iron ingots instead of just raw iron to sell, this number would have been much, much bigger. So it's interesting to see that where your money goes. And 6 months ago, or I don't know, I think it was last year, July. So I would say almost 8-9 months ago. I didn't have this. I didn't know if I was doing great or not, but now I could see where my money went. And the fact that we sold this much raw iron and then tools as well, that was the bread and butter of our economy, together with the charcoal. So in hindsight, right? In hindsight, if you look deeper here, you could say that, okay, in terms of development, the fact that we took trade logistics, better deals, together with the charcoal burning and the deep mining, was, I would say, this is the S tier combo that you could do for your own village. Of course, if you have a rich iron deposit. But I mean, you can try and look for seeds and see what works best. But yeah, overall, I think this has been S tier from the beginning. Now, two things that I think I could have done different. I could have not taken the basic armor making. And I think if instead of taking the basic armor making, I would have taken maybe orchardry. It would have helped me more with stabilizing my village's food needs. I think when you want to decide between beekeeping and orchardry, I think orchardry is much better. So the 6th point of development could have gone into orchardry instead of the basic armor making. Because if I look at my trade, of course, we made a lot of profit, but with the iron that we've been already selling, I could have just, I don't know, set up a second workshop to make swords or whatever else. And that could have made us a lot of money too. So instead of trying to make our own helmets, we could have imported our own helmets. We could have continued importing helmets, and we could have made more export somewhere else. That's what I'm trying to say. But yeah, the fact that we only set up, I don't know, ale export an hour ago, and it made this much profit is interesting. Because barley, of course, was what we tried to do with the clay, roof tiles, barley, and ale, is to make profit from buying clay off the market, turning them into roof tiles, and selling them. So when you look at these numbers, look how these two almost came back to zero. But in fact, if you think about it, all the roof tiles that we needed for our village are also deducted. So if you think about it, we made more roof tiles than we needed clay for, and we used them in our village literally for zero cost, because this is almost zero if you sum these two up. The same would go for the barley and the ale, but usually people consume much more ale than roof tiles. So, and you also need that no matter what. And we could have set up agriculture, but this map is very small. Like you only have 4 lands, and by the time we could have set up an additional village here where we had our most fertile land, yeah, it wasn't really worth setting up the village because we already had the army to take the entirety of the land. So you might ask now, what's next in terms of manor lords? What is going to happen now? Well, I think the same way I did it a few months back, revisiting this game has been a blast. And the next thing I'm going to do in Manor Lords is we are going to do the Tiny Village Challenge again. But this time we are going to do it on the Winding River, which we can take a look at before we end today's stream, because I already have saved a version of that. And I can give you a few insights on what the tiny village design is going to be about. And there are multiple streams that I already did last year on the tiny village challenge, but we are going to go through it again. So I'm going to save this. This was a very interesting game to see. I really liked it. Mountain Manor post win. So, day 4, post win. All right, let's try and load up the other map. I think it's yeah, the river version. Let's take a look at it and we can discuss what it is going to be all about. The next challenge. So, if we look at this, we literally spawned in the middle of the map next to two of the Baron's lands. So we are pretty much in the middle of the map. As you can see, we also have a shoal of fish here. Interesting to see. We have a rich wild animals deposit. A wild animals rich herd. Let's call it that, okay? And then another rich iron deposit. And the reason why I am choosing our second playthrough to be on a rich iron deposit again is because we are going to do a challenge I call the Tiny Village Challenge. Now, there are two versions I usually do. One of them is a 10 burgage plot limit, which leads us to a level 5 town, which is, I think, a medium town. And it gives us 5 development points. And we are trying to win the game with only... That's right, with only 10 burgage plots. Upgraded to the max, having families left and right. 4 families per burgage plot. So that's what I like to do first. And then second, we could do the smallest, largest town we could do, which usually is we need 30 burgage plots, 30 houses. And I usually like to wall them off and make them into a big walled town. Let's call it a fortress, although it isn't, because it doesn't have stone walls yet. But I heard from Greg that stone walls are coming. It's just that they aren't prioritized right now. So, and not only that, I'm going to go one step further and I want to make it a river town. What I would really like to see is to set up a couple of bridges and to have my entire town alongside the river. So usually if I do a tiny village, I do like a square or a star or I don't know. But this time around, we are going to set up the entire town alongside the river and we are going to create multiple bridges and make a very cool design. And the one thing that is going to help us a bunch is that the King's Road goes alongside the river here. And we are going to connect up with the other King's Road here. Oh my god. I already have envisioned a design and we are going to do that. But as for today, I think this is where we stop. Guys, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for joining in the war against the one and only Baron that we won. And it wasn't even a close one. We devastated the guy. We literally used all the cards that we had up our sleeves. And as soon as he laid claim on our land, well, you know the rest what happened. We took our revenge, defeated him, and now we are migrating to new lands. And this is going to be part of the next stream. So, thank you for joining in. Thank you for being here. Drop a like, drop a sub if you enjoyed. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Now, the next time is going to be tomorrow. We are going to have a variety stream, but the next time we are going to play Manor Lords is going to be next Thursday. But if you are interested in other types of games, we are going to play some contraband police tomorrow. We are going to actually continue our contraband police endeavor as a border guard who has been sent to Afghanistan. And we are trying to somewhat roleplay it with the Russian accent. So, yeah, I will see you tomorrow afternoon for some more contraband police and for more Manor Lords this Thursday. Thank you for tuning in. Have a great evening, afternoon, day. Bye-bye.